being quiet because all of the littles, the middles, and I doubt any of the bigs are sleeping. But I'm giving you a little bit of insight to an easy breakfast because our goal is to sit and have coffee tomorrow morning. Now, it's an expectation versus reality moment because even if I prep for it, a lot of times we actually don't get to sit and have coffee in the morning, but it's those little moments with my hubby that I just adore, so I'm aiming for it. So, quick rundown. Pie for breakfast. What a concept. Yay! So our pie is a gluten-free, paleo, vegan pie because that's the ingredients that I have. I didn't have any flour, butter, or eggs, so we're gonna go this route. I'm using coconut flour, flaxseed. I don't have any coconut oil, but I have this organic vegan shortening, and it's just palm oil, which is great. I like to stay away from canola oil because I'm not familiar with the canola plant, and the whole thing seems kind of sketchy to me, so we stick with what we know. I know palm fruit, so we're gonna go that route. We're gonna use cast iron skillet and line the pan with the crust. I'm going to reduce the apples down with cinnamon and maple syrup, maybe throw some raisins in there, huh, Sarah? And then bake it off. I'm gonna do all that tonight, and tomorrow morning
We have pie.
we'll have pie and coffee, yay! Here's a quick rundown of the ingredients that I'm using. Super easy to find, really easy to work with. We have, this is the flax meal mixed with water. It turns into a mucilaginous type product, and this is in lieu of egg. So we use this for our egg, that's that. And then we have our pure maple syrup, because it's delicious. And then our apples, and we have our coconut flour. The crust is mostly coconut flour, a cup of coconut flour. And then we have a half cup of our Spectrum Organic shortening with the palm oil. And you just mix it all together and put it in the pan. This is our cast iron pan. And this needs a little oil. We'll fix that. And that's your crust. Put whatever you want in it, and you're good to go. Pressing the crust into the pie pan now, or the cast iron skillet, and it's just going to be a bottom, nice crispy crust, and we're going to leave the top all open, be nice and caramelized when we pull it out. So we're going to bake this up for about 10 to 12 minutes. I'm going to preheat my oven to 350. While this preheats, I'm going to work on my apple mixture, and I'm going to reduce the apples down. I'm not cooking them with the pie crust. I'm going to reduce the apples down first, and then when this is done, just slap it on the top, and then we're going to broil it and get it nice and golden on the top. Shh, I'm cheating, because it's late, and I don't feel like cutting them by hand. It's all good. Keeping it real. just gonna cut these into some smaller pieces because I've got the littles that are gonna get into this too, and the babies of course. And I'm going to reduce this down in a pot with a little bit of water. Once the apples are soft and my water's cooked down, I'm gonna add the maple syrup in there. And whatever other goodies I might have in my cabinet. It's a nice time to kind of clear out some of the things. I'm a firm believer in using everything you've got in your fridge. Eliminates waste, keeps things creative, because sometimes you get to play around and make something out of nothing, which we love to do in our home. I'm gonna put some water in my pot. About an inch. I'm gonna go about on that. We'll let these steam up for a little while. I'm gonna add a pinch of salt just because, well, it makes the water boil faster, right? But really, salt is delicious. It makes everything good. Takes it from drab to fab. The best part about waiting is enjoying while you're waiting. A little glass of wine tonight for a little cup of coffee in the morning. Cheers. We're getting steamy. I'm gonna add my apples in. And let her sit. So we're really fortunate to have this amazing cinnamon, Indonesian cinnamon. It's delicious. You could just eat it the way it is. I'm going to break it up a little bit and let it simmer in with the apples, and just kind of let that soften and flavor the water, and it'll all reduce down and the cinnamon will infuse with all the apples as we stir it up. Watching my beautiful apples cook down with all of this nice liquid, we think on the fly, cornstarch would be fantastic. So I'm going to add a little bit of cornstarch diluted in some of this delicious apple liquid and make like a little gravy, and that will thicken up the filling to make it nice and ooey gooey. Kids like it that way. Just toss that up a little bit. We're gonna add that in. Oh, this needs to mix a little bit more. It's chunky. Syrup time. We're using this in place of sugar. In place of white sugar, cane sugar, any other kind of sugar, we're choosing maple sugar. See, it's getting all gooey. And the final touch, raisins. Get these a little rehydrated. They'll plump up with the moisture. And we're just about ready. Our crust is ready. There she goes. It's perfect. Nice and golden brown. Nice and flaky from the oil. We're gonna fill that right up with this mixture, and I'm gonna pop it in the broiler for just a tad. pie's been in for about 4 minutes on broil. Let's take a peek. Yeah, looks good. My crust is all nice and golden brown all around the edges. It's got a beautiful color to it. I'm just going to give it a little bit of a citrus finish. Voila! Breakfast and coffee. Good night.